The night holds many secrets. It is a time for creatures of darkness. Vampires are among the most enduring of these mythical beings. Across the globe, cultures have told tales of these creatures of the night. They are often portrayed as undead beings with an insatiable thirst for blood. These legends tap into our deepest fears and fascinations. Vampires are more than just monsters. They are reflections of our anxieties about disease, death, and the unknown. Join me now as we embark on a global tour. We will explore the chillingly diverse world of vampire myths. From the brooding castles of Transylvania to the bustling streets of Manila, the vampire takes many forms. The most famous vampire of all is undoubtedly Dracula. This Transylvanian count, created by Bram Stoker, has captivated readers for over a century. Dracula embodies the seductive danger and aristocratic allure often associated with vampires. However, Eastern Europe boasts a rich tapestry of vampire lore that extends far beyond Dracula. In Slavic folklore, vampires were often blamed for plagues and unexplained deaths. They were feared for their ability to rise from the grave and prey on the living. These creatures, often described as bloated and disfigured, were a far cry from the elegant figure of Dracula. Garlic and sunlight were believed to ward off these creatures. People took elaborate measures to prevent the dead from rising as vampires. These practices included staking the body to the ground and burying it face down. The fear of vampires was a powerful force in these communities. It influenced burial rituals and fueled superstitions that persisted for generations. Our journey into the world of vampires takes us now to Asia. Here, vampire myths take on a distinctly different flavor. In China, the Jiangshi, also known as the hopping vampire, is a terrifying figure. This reanimated corpse, dressed in the garments of the Qing dynasty, hops forth to drain the life essence of its victims. The Jiangshi is easily recognizable by its stiff, outstretched arms and its pale greenish skin. Unlike their European counterparts, Jiangshi are not known for their seductive powers. They are driven by a primal hunger for qi, the life force that flows through all living things. Taoist priests often feature in Jiangshi stories. They use their knowledge of magic and spells to combat these relentless creatures of the night. Moving southeast, we encounter the aswang of the Philippines. The aswang is a shape-shifting creature that often takes on the form of an attractive young woman by day. However, by night, it transforms into a fearsome predator with a taste for blood and internal organs. The aswang is said to favor the blood of infants and the unborn. It uses its long, proboscis-like tongue to suck the life out of its victims. The aswang embodies the anxieties of a rural society grappling with the dangers of the unknown. Section 4. African bloodsuckers, the Ads and other legends. Our exploration of vampire myths now takes us to the continent of Africa. Here, amidst the savannas and rainforests, we encounter a diverse array of blood-sucking creatures. The Ads, a vampire from the folklore of Ghana and Togo, is a particularly chilling example. This shape-shifting creature often takes the form of a firefly. It uses this guise to lure unsuspecting victims into the darkness. Once the Ads has its prey alone, it transforms into a more monstrous form, often described as having sharp teeth and claws. The Ads is not only a physical threat, but also a spiritual one. It is believed to be able to possess its victims, turning them into vampires themselves. The Ads embodies the fears of the unknown that haunt the African night. Throughout Africa, other vampire-like creatures populate local legends. These range from malevolent spirits that feed on life force to witches who can drain the blood of their victims. These legends reflect the diversity of African cultures and their complex relationships with the supernatural.
Fae